Welcome back. No intro this time because I just want to jump right into it. This is part 3. So if you missed part 2 or if you're seeing this before you've actually gone and watched part 2 of episode 4, go ahead and jump on over to that one. We had the dice reveal. I reacted to that last portion of the episode. Jump back into that and watch it. Hope you enjoy it. Come back right back to this one and catch up with us. Let's get into it.
Are here Sarat and Laren.
Huh? Okay.
Huh?
Would I have teleported somewhere where
I mean, I wait that long. How fast?
Yeah, but I was by myself for a very long time.
It'd be a pretty crazy show to watch.
Pretty solid show. I'm just gonna it's,
More
so,
than solid.
You're back. And that's all you. So you have no more revivifies, correct?
I have no more revivifies.
That's all she wrote.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, you.
I had it next
Well,
to
Well, the whole gang's back, so you really don't need them
Now,
at least
through the
now.
viewing window, I know he said. I heard the Lord of Hell say that Vespa needed to go to a gate.
He needed to prepare a gate.
Yeah. Would I have any idea where that would be?
No, but there's a limited number of places that you can start ruling out. In other words, there are multiple places it could be. You need to know more, but knowing more is a thing that could happen fast.
Then I wait for Sarah.
You wait for Sarah. Sarah, you arrive. I will bring all of us here. I'm just going to say you arrive here in this chamber. Vespin, you hear a shriek from deep within the Meridian Labyrinth. He dimension doored somewhere, but it has stopped. He did not have someone to give him until sunrise. He's gone, and he belongs to the Lord of the Hells. You gave him a moment and a moment.
We have to go to the oracles.
So I know he gave him another. Does he? I don't know. Does he still have the horns and all that, or is that gone because of what Vespa just did?
No. You had no idea. I don't know what happened. I don't. Where? What happened to you?
I made a deal. I only have a day before I lose myself.
Okay. So he's back to his normal self fully.
Hit him.
With 5 hit points.
Fart punch.
You made a deal? For what?
For you. It's what allowed me to come back to save you.
I saw you in that moment when everyone else was down. You stood
Okay, so they haven't seen him yet.
What did you do? Don't look away from me. The city is burning.
The city is burning, and he's here.
We don't have time for self-flagellation.
No, we don't.
There's a gate. He's making a gate to bring back the Emperor. We have to find the gate and stop it. We can still save the city.
Vespin.
We can fix this.
Clear-headed
We
Vespin said
still
that
haven't
we
heard
could
from
go
this
to the
other.
oracle.
Then why are
God,
we
yeah.
waiting here?
Are we sure?
I forget what his
don't
name
have
is.
much
The
time.
Ruiner,
Don't
Great
have nowhere
Ruiner.
else. Look at us. We're not in any shape. Whatever any of us can do
For
to help,
anything.
we need to do it now. We need it now.
We need to go.
We can go and do that at the same time. I start to move, and I put hands on myself.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a 3rd level healing word on Loquacious, and I'm gonna throw a 3rd level healing word on Paisha. It's 3d4 plus 5 each of you.
I'll throw a healing word right back at you, pal.
Hey, thanks, man.
Nice.
But you guys do all have the ability as you're moving. If you want to take full actions to do cure wounds or anything like that, you're also welcome to do that as well. Ooh.
I'm gonna do my mage armor at will.
Who does have it?
You move from here. You see the crumpled body of Dweomer on the ground.
Jeez.
You exit as fast as you can, casting spells. Paisha, give me an Arcana check.
16.
Can't name it, can't put a thought to it, but you feel something like holding ether in your body, something that you like took from the Tree of Names. It's hard to talk about, but as you came back, you got something from that legend lore, something big and powerful. It's hard for your mind to access. There's like something magical inside you that you don't know if you would survive releasing it. It is not infernal. It's something from the tree, but there is something within you, and you're on a 16. It's not you. You were dead. You've come back. Everything has gone to hell. Your city is slowly erupting in flames, and but you feel that unmistakably. You arrive quickly at the Hall of Prophecy. The guards are gone. There are screams from a nearby neighborhood.
Is everyone? Is it just chaos? People running around?
The little devils,
Madness,
right?
Like
They're
the
still out
sinking of
there.
the Titanic, or
Titanic, my
You
favorite
see-
movie.
As you begin walking, you see open crowds of people fleeing from devils.
okay.
You are welcome to join them in battle and stop them. It is 4:15 in the morning,
Wow.
and the sun will rise before 6 o'clock.
Trying to get ritually
Jeez.
get the telepathic bond back up.
Would you want to take 10 minutes and make it 4:25?
As we're running.
As we're running? Yeah, I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll allow
Then the first thing I ask
it. A true kindness.
are your children safe?
They are. I hope it was worth the risk.
Brandon, you so sweet.
Yes.
Deeming yourself after all that savagery,
This is still here.
fuckery.
Your griffin can fly.
He flies down. I call him forth. I climb onto him and I move up so I can get as much visual on everyone. And I'm gonna use the banner.
You hold the banner aloft as you fly, the banner of Avalier. Absolutely.
Normally he would shout an incredible, passionate battle cry, but this time it's just silent,
Have enough strength.
and that energy flows out into anyone within sight.
All of those within sight gain temporary hit points as they look and see the banner flying, and you begin to hear people shouting and saying, "Defenses, get defenses out to the edge of the street! Move quickly!" And you hear spells firing out. You see, colossi and Caro hulks moving into position.
Oh, I'm envisioning it.
And,
That's an epic sight.
You look down and see figures begin to flock under the banner. As you fly overhead, the city begins, you hear horns and things shouting. It still looks like chaos, but the people are alerted that something is wrong. Anyone asleep awakes.
I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, since we don't have like animation of this. Everything I'm envisioning is kind of like in the art style of the first kind of art of Calamity that I saw. I actually had it as my background in the first couple of videos, but that's what I'm imagining, that artistic style.
Have that, not to be mean. Has it been a long rest? Have you refreshed your ability from?
I haven't used this yet.
You used it at the Ivy table when
Yeah.
you used your inspiring leader feat, I believe.
Oh, the inspiring leader
Feat.
Yes. So this still active. This still requires that access to that.
Yes, I'm going to allow the banner to be used for the populace,
population.
but not as a game mechanic.
For us.
Cool.
Perfect.
You guys don't get 19 temp HP.
My griffin does.
Rush to the
Griffin
Hall
is damn
of Prophecy.
god tier.
You move into the chamber where Xerxes was before, and you see Carwin, this beautiful oracle, asleep in bed.
What's the state of these
See the
things?
magic
Are they
circle
still
around
kind of?
her.
I know they were in a weird state, like they weren't remembering things or thought they were going crazy.
Break it. Break it.
Break the circle.
I'm not mad. None of us are mad.
She's not. I'll break it.
Nidus, you dispel the circle. It breaks, and she goes, "Ah!" And sits up, healthy, powerful looking. She actually is going to upcast an immediate mass healing word.
Ooh, mass healing.
Everybody
How
here
much
gets
do they
10
get? 10. Okay. Okay.
Coming through.
her eyes roll back in her head, and she rises from her bed into the air. When crowned fire and a throned earth stride forth to join ancient war anew, then mother and father shall fall to the hands of their imprisoned kin, and all the stars will weep until the death of light for lost Exandria, whose every ashen breath will wish for death, and never knowing peace shall stumble evermore to seek in vain the end of horror without name.
We have to stop it from landing.
Oh, wow.
If it lands, they're freed.
The gate has to be at Kath Moira.
She's coming to her senses a little bit.
Whatever it's called.
Get me to the helm.
Get to the helmet.
Give me an Arcana check, Lauren, if you'd be so kind.
So 13.
If anyone wants to give the help back.
Can I inspire her?
Yes, you can inspire. Yes,
This is help me think good.
Yes,
I'll give you the help.
I'll
Thank you.
I'll give the top
Inspire
action.
you,
A
you
13? A 13?
Yeah.
Oh, it was worse. You
Was it a 13 again?
D10.
Oh God, it's so bad. 16?
16!
Brendan, I understand how all this works.
That's what
I'm not
Paige
hiding
wrote
out
last
there,
time, I
please.
think.
It's not the engines, it's me. I know this.
As you begin to say, get me to the helm, that stone is shattered, the one that Sarah saw. On a 16, there is a world where you fix the helm in the next hour and a half.
Oh, boy.
There is a
Okay,
world where you fix
hour and
the
a
helm in
half.
the next hour and a half.
Get
It
that would take us
require
right up
you
to the.
get there and know everything that the dead Akami Ro knew about how the helm worked. I will also say,
We got a bunch. We got 11 batteries and a rudder.
Laren, you have paid very dearly for your astral lay right. With the Calyx destroyed and the Drashari tithe now irrelevant, there exists a possibility to work some great magic with the lay right itself. On a 16, you can't think of it right here in this Hall of Prophecy,
But you know there's a
but
possibility.
the limiter, the etheric limiter, is gone. The tree is gone. We know what ruin that has brought to Exandria, but that ruin is already here. And now you have a device that has never before been seen in this world and will, in fact, never be seen again. Ley lines are attached to the world of Exandria itself. And the world is in and of the same thing as these primordials. And if you could take a ley line and move it off the world, what might you be able to do to a primordial?
And I kind of step back to think and figure this out.
There may be a way for you to use the engine to transport them to another plane.
That's the best I've got.
Wouldn't you have to know where they are, or would it be when they emerge?
I think I know where they
I was thinking whether the tree would intercept him, but the tree is done for.
I saw it when I touched the tree.
Wouldn't we have to go there to touch them to activate it, or can you just point it at them?
I don't know.
I think this could work.
Just to double check, our two options are to try to fix the helm, barely make it in time, prevent the city from connecting with Kath Moira, stopping all of this, or locate a primordial emperor and empress under a mountain and try to move them off this plane.
Even if we fix the helm, there's no guarantee that this city isn't still going to connect to Exandria.
Is that true?
Not only that, even if we stop the descent all of these demons and devils are still here, right? They'll try to get control again, won't they?
So we just have to move the goalpost.
All hope is lost.
I believe
If the
that.
war is rejoined like it was in days of old with primordials and betrayer gods side by side, there will be no new dawn for Exandria in all the ages of the world.
So your only option is to move them.
It was for this.
I'll say something to you
try
that I've
to.
never said before. Please ignore me and go get to work.
I'm going to get us more automatons, constructs. I will meet you there.
I will as well.
While you go, I think I have to. I think I have a duty to report what's happening.
Oh shit! Everybody's back to their original
If I can get word
duties.
Down to Kathmoira, maybe we could save a lot of lives.
Yes.
So I'll.
I just cut you off and kiss you.
Oh, in the kiss, I'll
Oh,
cast Cure
nice.
Wounds on you.
Too much.
8 points.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, first level.
Oh. Oh, I can do it at higher levels. Yes, thank you.
He said that's it.
You get another point.
I'm gonna patiently wait for their smoochie to
It's longer than
By the way, I'm
you want
only wearing leather armor and no other clothes.
Go commando.
Is this duck penis?
Cool.
Duck penis.
So I'm gonna say, you kiss, Laren. You know that you have a miracle. You have an engine that works, and it is an apogee solstice. Everything is in your hands to try something that has never been done before. And again, I think the questions remain, even if you prevented the city from touching down, which is what the Lord of the Hells wants to happen, you're still living in a world with the betrayer gods. How long can you keep the city in the sky for if they want to come back and push it down? You take off. Nidus, you're headed to
Something up the dragon again. We don't have time to shut the fuck up.
You tell him, Nidus.
Dragon of Avalon, and you will do as I command.
as you say.
That's right. That's the fuck I said. So we'll do that.
Incredible. You take up on your dragon. Xerxes, where are you headed?
Listen, I say to Loquacious, because I know the gods aren't here. The betrayer gods that I saw aren't here anymore. They're going to Vasselheim.
Yeah,
we need to. They're heading to Vasselheim. If you can send some kind of communication to them, they need to be warned.
I'll go to the Herald.
Even if they're warned, can they do anything to defend themselves?
I'm gonna take how much time do I have left?
Or wait, Vasselheim is.
15,
I know
20 a.m. and
they're referring to themselves as the Ring of Brass. Is the Septarian up there? Ring of gold, silver.
that's where you lose yourself.
Laren is here.
Laren is going back to where
yeah.
she needs to go to do the work that she needs to do.
Okay. I stop you, and all you see is me just hold your face, and then just kiss you on your forehead.
Smooch it. Nice.
I forgive you for anything that you think you've done. I forgive you, and so does Evandrin. And I leave.
I push the locket into his hands.
You take
The last thing I have.
the last thing.
Nice.
And run away.
You run away.
How old is young Maya now?
14.
What a lovely age. I walk to my great-grandfather's statue.
Okay.
Amazing. You're going to the arch step. You're going to the top of the
the
top of
arch
the city. You head there.
Where is Xerxes going?
Oh, we're going.
Well, you two are going to Excelsior
Yeah.
Plaza.
Oh, Xerxes.
Where's Xerxes going?
I'm going to see my son.
You're going to go find out. You see Xerxes is heading over the edge of the city down to Kathmoira.
Finally.
He looks
Oh,
different.
this interaction's gonna be sad. I know.
You got it.
Lara and I will meet her there. Quick stop for me.
We'll join you as soon as possible.
All of you vanish. Doom has come. The betrayers walk the world. Carwin of the Hall of Prophecy, who predicted this, has told you the fate that will befall this world should the primordials rejoin their ancient allies. The Ring of Brass has precious little time. Let us all hope that they may do as they have so often done for their city. And we'll find out if they succeed after the break.
Oh my goodness, break time. I know. This is, hold on, this is a short part 2, but this is, I want to stop at the end point or the halfway point, because I don't have much of this recording left. So we're gonna stop it here for this part 2, and then I'll continue for part 4 at the second half of the episode, and we'll have an even longer one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was an excellent episode. I had a blast once again. Not as much action, but like I've told you in the past, I love the dialogue. And I don't know. I feel like I've said this about other episodes, but as far as imagery for this episode, I feel like it was really good compared. I was imagining maybe it'd be because it was so much dialogue and it was we kind of simmered down from all the action and death in the first part of this episode. But I felt like I was really keyed in on things like when he maybe because he also jumped back to things that he had hinted at and he kind of elaborated on in this episode, like the scratches across the arm that we learned about in previous episodes, and then in this episode the devils coming out of it. Also with Xerxes, his skin growing back, the horns growing out, the Lord of Hells and this other betrayer god being in the tree, walking through the portal to Vasselheim, and things like that, and just imagining Sarah talk to his kids. I thought this was a phenomenal episode. I've said it time and time again that Brennan is showing his ass off in this series, and he did it even more so in this part of the episode with mainly dialogue. And I've already appreciated him along with all the players, but going forward, I think they're killing it. And we got the whole team back. I think the main person that surprised me in this episode was Vespin, to be honest. Someone that's not part of the normal cast, but I loved it, getting more about his character. Because right off the bat, I saw like the trailer, and you got the screenshot of him, or the little image of the green glowing eyes and him doing dirty deeds, it seems like. But learning that he was a Canalthi, being controlled by the Lord of Hells, and then him kind of breaking that or severing that bond, and then coming back, giving an extra day to Xerxes, saving them. He saved Xerxes, and then in turn saved the whole crew. I enjoyed his character, and I hope we get more of him. But I think he's gonna revert back to. I don't think that was permanent. That change. I think the Lord of Hells will regain power over him. Kind of like what's gonna happen with Xerxes, if they don't get this done in a certain amount of time. So. Yeah, that's that. I'm sorry. I'm ending this. I'm rushing it. But I feel like my voice is going and I don't want to kill it completely. So we're going to call this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button. And I'll catch you next week. I don't know. I'm preparing myself. Hopefully my voice is all good by that time, by that next episode, whenever I react to it. But we only got half an episode left till Calamity comes. We're about 3 hours into this one. I'm excited, man. And then campaign 1, get ready for it. We're getting into that. So I love you guys. Love yourselves. Continue to love one another. Critters, I appreciate you guys watching and enjoying the series and my reaction to it. So I'm looking forward to the next one. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.